Hello and welcome to Elizabeth's Craft Room, and today we're super excited in the craft room because we've got a new tool. It's the envelope punch board from Stampin Up, and it is a really fun thing to use. I'm going to show you lots of things that you can do with this, not just making envelopes, but today, because that was its primary function, I'm going to show you that and then show you what more we can do with a couple of sneak peeks. So when it arrives, you'll see it comes with instructions. Did I read the instructions? No, I just started to play. But you can read the instructions if you're a good girl. And but there are some little reminders that are actually on here. We have 66 different card sides that we can make. This is the Imperial, but it also comes with a metric one. It's designed so you can stick it over the Imperial, but you know me, I use both, so I wanted to keep both. So what I've done is I've used some glue dots and I've actually stuck the sticker onto the back with the glue dots. So I have now got the metric on this side and Imperial on this side, and its rubber feet still work. Just because I've stuck that on the back, it still works fine. So let's just get started and show you how to do this. My favourite one is on here, and it's made at 21 centimetres. I'll show you why in a minute. So I've actually made myself a little reminder, because this is like your standard sized metric card. So I'm going to bring in my trimmer and start off. Now, metric, if you don't know, metric card is 21 centimetres wide, and I'm going to cut a square, so cut the bottom off, and that's 21 by 21. So I'm going to start with that. Okay, and then you would look on your chart, and I'm going to score at 8.6 centimetres. That is 3 3/8 of an inch. And your measurements up here are your Imperial, and down there you've also got metric. So I'm going to 3 3/8 because I feel that's easier to see. Now you've got this little piece here, which is a punch. And I think it was Angie Judah described it as a speech bubble. And I love that, because can you see you've got a little pointy bit? If I bring that up to the camera, can you see how well you can see there is a little pointy bit right there? And that's like a little speech bubble. So I'm lining this up at 3 3/8, and I press down, and that gives me a punch. And then with it still at 3 3/8, I take out my scoring tool, and I am going to score. And you start inside that little speech bubble on the right hand side, and you will follow down, and there is a scoring piece down there to lead you down. My tip for you, if you are making whether you're using cardstock or specially designer paper, you do not have to score hard with this. If you're used to pressing quite hard on your scoring, you're going to go through your designer paper, so gentle touch required. We don't need to measure again to make this envelope. We've already done the only measurement we need. We're going to line up the little speech bubble piece here with the score that we've already made, go in and make the next score and punch again. Same thing, line up that little speech bubble, go in, make the next score and punch again. And for the last time, line up, make the final score and punch again. And there is our envelope already done. How easy was that? Super easy. Now you can just fold these in and use the envelope like that. But we want to make it prettier than that. So the next thing you find is the other side of the punch makes a little corner rounder. And this is great. It's about like a 1/2 inch corner rounder. We don't have a punch like that on the Stampin' Up, in the Stampin' Up books. So now you've got one with this. Isn't that great? But I also don't like this pointy bit. So you can use your regular scoreboard to do it, but I figured a way out of using this, so I don't need to get another tool out. And I've reminded myself on here what I need to do. I need to line up with the long edge lined up kind of on that diagonal front, and I need to line this up with where it says 8 centimetres, which is about it's 1 1/8 of an inch roughly. It's not really critical, but it's about there. So that's lining that notch up there, and I'm going to do another score. Now the score doesn't go all the way to the end because that's how this works, and I'm just going to fold that over. And what happens now is, ta-da, we have the perfect envelope. Isn't that great? I really, really like this. We can also make liners to go in the envelopes. Let me show you the sizes of envelopes you can make. This would be the biggest one. That is about 9 1/4 inches by 5 3/4 inches. So we can make them that big. We can make little ditty square ones. You can do liners to go on the inside. You can do full liners, so that was just a little one. You can make little ones. How cute is that? Like a little long envelope. I really like these. So all sorts, as I say, 66 sizes in each of the 2 measurements. So absolutely wonderful product. Just to show you some of the other things you can do, I really like file folder cards. Aren't these cute? Look! I'm really enjoying these. I've got a video coming up on this one soon, so watch out for that. But really, really liking these. This is probably my favourite one. And I've actually done a multiple one here, so you've got several different files, and then you can put little message cards, or maybe do it like a little scrapbook. How cute is that? I really like that. So lots to use with this. I think you're going to love it. It's only £17.95. How cheap is that? So get in touch with your demonstrator, or me if you don't have a demonstrator, and I will be delighted to order one for you. Thanks for coming to Elizabeth's Craft Room today. Come back soon for more.